Yo. All right. College football playoff reactions coming out right now. So y'all be ready. Gotta get this guy lined up. How we doing? Damn. I'm trying to see if I can throw on the, what's it called? Probably shouldn't be doing this while I'm doing this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I might have to do this at another time. That's okay. That's A-okay. How we doing today? Oh, jeez, don't worry about that. Yikes. Kind of exposing myself. How we feeling? Expose him. How we doing? Talk to me. So right now, appreciate the likes. Really just trying to see if I can find something live, non-copyrighted for y'all to look at too. That's the big kicker, the non-copyright part. You'd be surprised. Everything's copyrighted these days. If not, we'll just look at the rankings as they come out live. We'll look at Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Twitter's pretty live, and they usually release it in bits and pieces anyway. So we're going to have live reactions regardless. You feel me? So, not my fault YouTube likes to be this stingy, dog. Oh, this is a great thing to have up. This is phenomenal. Do the thing. Okay, thanks, Doug. This is a phenomenal thing to have up. How we doing? I'm gonna let y'all matriculate. As we matriculate, I'm gonna see if I can get I know this is gonna. Oh, who is this guy? Why is this guy in my chat? What's going on, Trimmer? Speak none of this. What's going on, brother? Hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you popping in. Dang, where is the? Oh, here it is. How we doing today? Y'all, if y'all popping in here, at least let me know who y'all teams is. You better let me know who your teams is. I think the rankings are starting to come out literally in the next minute. They're gonna come out. So if you're wondering, I can't see the chat right now. I'm trying to do something in the background, so I apologize. Bow. See the teams. Okay. Bow. I'm gonna drop this down for a second. Read the chat. Yo, he says they need to put Tulane in the college football playoff. Interesting. I haven't heard that one. What's up? What's happening? Matt B. Vandy. By the way, Matt B. Vandy is elite elite username. Yo, what's up? I really wish they would do this before the game. It only takes 30 minutes. Roll Tide. Not mad at you. Oh yeah, because there are games. I'm actually watching Central Michigan Toledo right now. A little bit of I'm a casual. I'll be watching Jayhawks Michigan State delaying it. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jayhawks Michigan State. Okay, the game is delaying it. Okay, it's on ESPN, right? I was trying to have it in my headphone. Obviously, I can't play it for y'all, sadly, because copyright or whatnot. Matt B. Vandy is smooth, Doug. Dang, chest almost exploded, Doug. Let me get this going. So I guess Matt B. Vandy. I guess you're either a Vandy or a, what's it called? Or an Alabama fan, huh? Why is this not going to the thing? Is that my I don't think it can be found because I'm setting it up. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this until I end this. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. And that's all good. The stream will be accessed again. Cancel. Okay, cool. All right, well, then we're just going to, we have to restart it. But for right now, I think we're just not going to use that. But how we doing? I'm a Georgia fan. I just know how Vandy owns Matt. Hilarious. This is BS. We should be number 3. How come? Hey, you know what it is, man. If South Carolina isn't ranked, I will explode. Wow. Whoa. Explode. What do you mean by that? What you mean by that, dog? Kansas already won. Just get to the rankings. Oh, while we're yapping here, let's go ahead and look at some of these scores too. Oh yeah, y'all never let me know. Is that oh, this is the K-State. Okay. You talking about basketball. You're talking about basketball. That's why I was confused. But don't worry, boys. Whenever we got Twitter too, so as soon as it comes out and it's announced, we'll have it, and I follow all the people who what's it called, be locked in there anyway. So we'll check some things at. Casual. South Carolina, Kansas already won. They're up 73-64. How do I really want to see if I can find this for y'all, but I really don't think I should do that because it's only gonna make things more complicated, huh? How we doing though? How we doing? I saw the Quinn. Hey man, I'm not mad at Quinn. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that when I put that post out there, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we've all been there, okay? It's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it just happens like that. You know, at the end of the day, he asked. It was all consensual, so I can't be mad at my guy. He asked and apparently he received. So I don't know why she trying to get off on my homie. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I mean, you showed it. Like there was no problem. We was cool. We was crispy. You sent it. I saw the thing. And then he asked for like, oh yeah, by the way, no pants. So like, you know what I'm saying? She was playing games. I don't even want to hear all that, dog. I don't want to hear that, dog. By the way, do I sound okay? Do I look okay? I don't stream much. You know what I'm saying? I'm washed from the streaming standpoint. So, y'all let me know how it is. Y'all let me know what teams y'all represent. We don't have any announcements as of yet. I thought there would be some, but hey, man, say man. Don't play, man. Just spray, man. What do you say, man? You know what I really should do? This is going to get a little crazy. Actually, I don't know what this is showing when I go away like that. What is it showing when I go away like that? City on fire. Put my bow up there, dog. Oh, shit. I also could play the game while we wait for this, huh? Let me set up a little. I'm gonna set up a little something right now. I'm gonna take the salute. Oh, Grape 2 News. What's going on? Appreciate you. Deontay, how you doing? Appreciate y'all checking out. Grape T News, great thumbnails, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go in too deep, but you know what I'm saying? The work that I do some design. I like the thumbnails. I see them around. So appreciate you and what you do. Who's your Heisman pick? Turn your TV to ESPN. Less than 30 seconds of game left. Okay. ESPN. That's what we're looking for. I can't put it on because, you know, they will clap my channel. But I'll have it in my earlobes and I'll check it out. Oh, okay. Appreciate that, Grape Tea News. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I see the grind vice versa. You doing your thing the way it needs to get done. You doing your thug dizzle. You feel me? So, but no, dog. I appreciate you appreciating. You feel me? Appreciate that. Oh, but Heisman. We were talking about Heisman's. What's it called? Um, uh, what's it called? Yeah. Wow, that's so interesting. I didn't think. By the way, Grape Tea News, I didn't think you would be interested in that. So hey, I like it. But again, great thumbnails, good stuff. If you like a little news, if you like, you know what I'm saying, something simple, straight to the point, some good content over there. So y'all go check it. Y'all go check that situation out. I appreciate that. 30 seconds in basketball is a long time, bro. Yeah, it is actually. Okay, Heisman. Sorry, we're talking about people. Heisman. I gotta be honest with you. I would have told you Cam Ward, but yeah, just like my man Deontay said. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be Travis Hunter, right? Like 2 weeks ago, it was like it was fun to say Travis Hunter. Who else but Travis Hunter? Carson Beck is a wet noodle. Quinn Ewers, I can't trust, and that's my quarterback. I can't trust that dude. I think Arch Manning's look better than him. Not seriously, but we need a Colorado home Buffalo game. Oh, you're a Colorado fan. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. That's real. That's real. It's got to be Travis Hunter. Cam Ward has been barely escaping. I don't think that you take anything away from Cam Ward. I don't think it's still close. I think it's Cam, and y'all. Somebody's gonna get mad at me. Someone's gonna get mad at me. But you can't forget Dylan Gabriel, and you can't forget Ashton Jeanty. It's hard to just shelf those people. But if you're gonna talk about impactfulness, you know what I mean? Ashton Jeanty's about to break some records. If Cam Ward wins the ACC championship, we have a different conversation and goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got Cam at number 2, I'm not mad at you. If you have Ashton at number 2, I'm not mad at you. But Dylan Gabriel, the only reason why I say Dylan Gabriel needs to get respect, because the reason why Travis got more respect for the Heisman, in my opinion, is because Colorado was winning. You know what I mean? If Colorado wasn't winning, we would just be, he's doing cool stuff, and he's, what he's doing is great, and he's playing both ways. But no, he's doing it. It's impacting on winning clearly because they're winning football games. So if I say that, I have to say Dylan Gabriel is doing something positive. You know what I mean? So that's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. Oh, I'm a Trojans fan, but I've just been supporting Prime since JSU. Oh, even better. You're just like me. That's my vibe. That's my vibe. See, I'm a Texas fan. Y'all, the people in the stands know I'm a sad Texas fan. We're trying our best to get back in relevance. But yeah, man, that's how I became a Colorado fan, like quote unquote. Because I'm not a Colorado fan. I'm a Deion fan. I grew up watching in elementary school, like, you know what I mean, like sneaking my phone in. Not elementary school, but like middle school, sneaking my phone, watching them Deion Sanders highlights. Dog, that was my childhood. Like, this is not. It's not like, I think Colorado's cool. It's like, no, dog. Like, Deion Sanders was a part of my childhood. Walter Payton videos, like all the old greats. A little bit of Michael Irvin. I wasn't heavy on him. You know what I'm saying? Andre the Giant, Andre Johnson. Like, these guys were people I watched in highlights and XYZ. So as I got in love with the game. I think the game. By the way, speaking of games, the game is officially over. So yeah, man, it's great to see it. It's great to see it. Comp matters to me. That's why Jeanty's 3. I'm not mad at that either. I'm not mad at that. That's a fair assessment. Game is over. It's officially over. Your boys were saying that. Appreciate y'all. My man Vanderbilt Slayton. Jeez. I think the Buffs is gonna steal Juju from us too. But I believe in Maivia. Hopefully, and correct me if I didn't say Maivia wrong. If I said Maivia wrong, because I think I did. What's it called? Hopefully he balled out against Nebraska this weekend. It's the thing about USC. Y'all gonna be all right, man. Y'all always gonna have some talent. It's not gonna be a problem for y'all, man. I got a lot of respect for USC. This is my real name. Wait, your first name is Vanderbilt, dog? I'm not talking about the Alex Slayton part. I'm talking about the Vanderbilt part of it. You know what I'm saying? The rest of it is a pretty normal name, big homie. I'm not trying to come at your name. I got a boring name. I'm not gonna give you my government. You know, we don't know each other that well, okay? But I got a boring name. I think your name's fresh. A little Alex. You can the A-man. That's slightly fresh there. Wait, okay. So Vanderbilt is your first name. That's phenomenal. Okay, that's awesome. That is the coolest name. Okay, so I thought you were a Vanderbilt fan. I gotta ask you, what are you a fan of? Who is you? Who you be revving for real? Because that's great. That is great, great, great. I should probably have my chat over here. His name is Vanderbilt. I graduated from Alabama. You graduated from Alabama and your name is Vanderbilt. That is something. That is that is a combination. Man, it's so crazy. You meet some interesting in a positive way people on there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like or he did his thing against Oregon. He did do his thing against Oregon. But I think one could argue that because of the competition, he's inflated. But I don't think it takes away from his greatness in my mind because what he's doing is great, right? If he was only averaging 100 yards a game, it would be different. You know what I'm saying? Like my homie in Texas Tech. Even though that's impressive because it's the Big 12, I'm not saying to diminish him. But what I'm saying is Ashton is in the Mountain West and what at one point was averaging like 300, 250, you know what I'm saying, yards. So, you know what I'm saying? But I feel what you're saying, though, on the back end, though. Man, will I ever lose this stutter? I'll be stuttering like a... Okay. Y'all hear anything? Where do you think UGA is gonna drop? Man, that loss is. Here's the thing: Ole Miss is a good team, and I think that the college football playoff has a very interesting way of ranking people, right? So I think they're gonna take like high quality losses mean something, in the fact that they've lost to quote unquote a good team, and Ole Miss is gonna wind up being a top 10 defense in the nation. You know what I mean? I think they're not going to be as penalized as heavily as people see. If they win out, I mean, and saying they win out, Tennessee is probably the scariest defensive line in the nation. So I was gonna be like, maybe they have some leeway there, but it only gets scary from there. So we'll see. Okay, why can't I do this? Yeah, AC Bias is going to show. Kirby Smart is horrible quarterback. Okay, so Grape Tea News actually knows ball. Okay. So I live in Georgia. So this is so funny. I love making fun of my Georgia fans. That is such a good point. I did not think of all people Grape Tea News would point this out. And I'm gonna get to everyone's comments, but I got a yap because that's what I do. If y'all remember back before Stetson Bennett had its run, and you know they had the Jake Fromms and somebody remind me of all the other names, but they had homie out of Wake Forest transfer. You had Spectacles guy, a big 6'5" black dude who couldn't throw, who couldn't hit the broads out of a barn. You had everyone before Jake Fromm, not everyone before Jake Fromm, but besides Matt Stafford, I mean, well, that's not even him. But the best quarterback Kirby has had was a 5-year walk-on 5'10" quarterback. That's it. He was 27 years old. He was scrappy, and that's the most elite quarterback play he's had, and that's why they won back-to-back national championships. So it's as simple as that. Everything else has just been amalgam. Oh, the Justin Fields situation. How did I miss the Justin Fields situation? He botched one of the most generational is a bit much, but Justin Fields is one of the greatest. You say one of the top 50 people to play quarterback in college football. Go look at the efficiency numbers, dog. Justin Fields was a dog. Like he was a problem. And we don't know how to use him in the offense. We can't. We'd rather use the homie skill at the biscuit. What's his name? JT Daniels. Oh my god. Oh my god. They just wanted a tall white dude, and I mean, hey, that is what it is. SEC bias. I am biased since I am friends with Jake. Raviola just left us. That's not Kirby's fault. Picking Fromm over Justin might be bad. Yep, see. Okay, so you said it before I could even yap. Okay, quality losses is such a BS. They pick and choose because Notre Dame should be automatically disqualified from the playoffs because they don't play a championship game and then they lost to NIU. Let me get back to Notre Dame because I got a bone to pick with Notre Dame too. You're so right about Kirby. I did not think Grape Tea News was gonna be perfect on it, but I couldn't agree more. The quarterback play is awful. And he also has an issue, not just evaluating, but I'll take a next step further. I don't think he knows how to nurture that position, right? Even when it was with the Stetson Bennett situation, I think there was a point where like JT Daniels got benched, and then he then put Stetson back in, and then gave him the keys to the castle. So it was like he doesn't know when. All right, I got to give up on a guy, or I love a guy so much, like. The whole reason why Stetson Bennett even got a chance is because he falls in love with his guys. Kirby has his guys and he likes them. And there's nothing wrong with that on paper, but sometimes you miss out on talent because you can't get through someone who's not your type of guy. I don't know. It's a weird circle. No, the best quarterback Kirby had, I don't think he started. Oh, well, true. That's true. But you know what I mean? The best quarterback to produce on the field. Justin was generational college. Okay, we'll go as far as generation. Bro was blown targeting call away from an LSU. Damn, I forgot about 2019. 200% agree with Grape Tea. It started. Tulane 25. Wait, why am I not getting my tweets? They said it started. Hold up. Where are my tweets at? I'm supposed to be getting my tweets here. Sorry, and I was supposed to. Y'all got me yapping. I was supposed to be pulling it up. I was supposed to have my tweets together. Look what you did, yo. SEC is overrated, top heavy. I don't even think SEC is top heavy anymore. Like I in past years, yes. Top heavy, and then they just gave those top heavy teams so much weight, to your point, Grape Tea, that like they just gave it to it. But I think right now they're just kind of killing each other. Like when you think about it, Texas loses to Georgia loses to Ole Miss loses to, like, it's just they're looking like Big 12 football, and the Big 12 is looking like Big 12 football too, besides minus like the big scoring. I haven't seen a lot of big scores from the Big 12, which is interesting. I didn't think that was going to be the change with the Big 12. Pac-12 was the best conference the previous two seasons. Yeah, it has even the playing field. Pac-12 is the best conference. I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of a Southern boy. I'm not sure if I can give that up. We can have that conversation though. We can have that conversation. I'm not mad at it. No good NFL quarterback came out of Georgia since Stafford. True. Pac-12 was the most competitive. I wouldn't say it was the best. Yeah. So to Deontay. Yeah. What was the bowl record for them in the last 2 years? SEC is a bloodbath. Everybody can beat everybody, and we love it. Yo, Ernest, that right there, because I don't want to, and I think because I'm a new SEC guy because I'm a Texas guy. I gotta defend the SEC. But no. In all seriousness, I think it just shows that it's matchups, dog. And the SEC is straight matchups. Like Alabama is a nightmare for Georgia. And anybody who can run a competent offense and can run elite defense is going to run through Georgia. It's just that's what it is. You have a good defense, right, and a confident offense that can score. It's over with for Georgia. They can't handle it, which is why I'm afraid for them going against Tennessee unless Nico just completely shits the bed. I hope he doesn't. I really hope Nico has like a career-defining game, but you never know. You never know with this stuff. Season bloodbath. Gamecocks at 21. Colorado at 17. Why am I not where are my tweets, dog? All right, I'm about to go find these myself then, because y'all over here telling me I can't even get it. stuff is like coming out. Okay, 16 at for Wait. Are they? Does he have this live? Okay, perfect. Okay, see, this is the advantage of being a weirdo on Twitter. I'm about to show you something. This is my guy. Oh, I got the wrong guy. Hold up. We about to get statty with it too. We about to get some stats on y'all too. I like finding these weird what's it called? Twitter pages, X pages, whatever you call them. All right. First of all, if y'all want to know where Georgia is, there it is, number 12. Now, technically, I want it to be known, technically, with this ranking, and we're going to start with Georgia because it's the most important, then we're going to get into it, and then I'll read y'all's comments, and then we're going to get into the full rankings from here. All right, what's it called? Then we'll kind of go from there. What's it called? Where is? Okay, cool. Live college football rankings 2024. What is this? Week 11, week 12? I don't know. We're hopping right into it. Big 12. This is crazy. We just landed. I'm live streaming right now. By the way, guys, in my live stream, I'm recording this video so I can throw it up on the channel too. So just if I'm in YouTube mode, y'all know what it is. Yo, we're popping in here. It's happening right now. It's 8:52. All the announcements are happening. We're gonna start with Georgia because they're probably the most important and the most interesting. Reading my comments, they're just now getting announced. Grape Tea News is very shocked that they are right at number 12. Bunch of SEC teams would dog walk other conferences. Ernest Thompson says on the news of Georgia being at 12. They're not too happy about it. Deontay Lewis says that applies to teams with NFL talent. The Pac-12 is not producing that on both sides of the ball. Man, we're getting after it. So let's dive specifically into this because again, like this phenomenal account says, CFP resume, Path to CFP, the win over Texas remains a top win of the season, which does buy Georgia some margin for error. Still, the Bulldogs would be more likely to barely miss out than to earn the last spot if they fall to Tennessee this weekend. Must win coming. They have to win every single else coming forward. And most importantly, if you're not familiar with the new college football playoff rules, if hypothetically we went and announced and they went to the playoffs today, Georgia would not make it into the playoffs. You know why? Because at number 13, that's why I want to start at number 12. At number 13, supposedly, who we assume to be the Mountain West champion, Boise State. They would be the last champion, right? They would be under the 12. Number 12 would be kicked out. Whoever the last man out is would be kicked out of the playoff. And right now, that's Georgia. But still, they're just letting them. They're just letting them stay right on the verge, or right on the edge there. So that's interesting to see. So let's head into the rest of the rankings. There's Colorado. I know y'all been waiting for that one. Number 17. It's gonna be tough. The only path to the playoffs is winning the Pac-12, not the Pac-12, the Big 12 championship. So that's gonna need to happen immediately. We're gonna start from the top and we're gonna go really quickly here. Start for number 25, as my chat told me, Tulane. And then moving forward there, you got okay. By the way, if you're looking for the bus, my guy PD Swag popped in, was looking for it. He said, y'all right at 17, don't you worry. Army undefeated and still at 20. Is that not crazy? Whoa. They are one of the last undefeated teams in the nation, and they have a big game coming up against Notre Dame. You don't even give them respect. I get that they haven't had any schedule now, but are they a worse team than Missouri? Are they a worse team? Stop! Whoever ranks Missouri, dog, I cannot believe I saw Missouri above Armory. Sorry, I apologize for your ears. Every week, not only is Army at 23, but Missouri is ranked above. Have we watched them play football? Have we watched it? Did y'all watch the Oklahoma game? College football playoff ranking? Whoo! I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Yo, we can just not rank Missouri. Who's their best win? Path to the college football playoff. Given the lack of resume value and the massive losses to other contenders, Missouri, even at 10-2, would have slim college football playoff odds. Maybe tiebreaker favor gives them. The only reason, this is what I'll give. I'll give them credit because maybe they're ranking them on their ability to make it to the SEC championship and maybe win, because inherently, because of how crazy the SEC is right now, if Missouri makes the SEC championship, they theoretically have a better chance than Army does, because Army has to go undefeated and then hope more bloodbaths more bloodbaths ensue when it comes to the other bigger conferences, and that's asking a lot. LSU, that was a bad loss to Alabama, who Alabama has bad losses, and we're going there. Chat saying that's okay. My SC player is going to finish the job on Missouri this Saturday. Missouri is so overrated. Vandy should have beat them. Man, I'm actually kind of upset about that. Oh, here we go. My actual guys are coming. But regardless, we'll keep slimming through here. Vandy. We should have enjoyed it while it lasted. South Carolina, 6-3. By the way, this team. I say it about Houston in some of my videos too. This is one of those teams that everybody was excited about coming into the season, and then for the better first half of the season, it's like, oh, so disappointing. Mostly because of the Lenore Sellers injury. Obviously, that puts them in a bad situation. And then on top of that, they just weren't playing. Like, Nick Harbor wasn't really that phenomenal. Obviously, the defense is they got some dogs over there. But it felt like no one else could step up without Lenore Sellers being there. With him back, it looked like a completely different team. He looks like he's settling in every single game, so that's phenomenal to see. I like the respect there. So my man CFB Resume Ranking says, with all 3 losses in conference play, SC's college football playoff odds rest on winning out and getting big help. Clemson winning the ACC, Missouri finishing 9-3 would help, but odds are a few Ole Miss and LSU and Alabama on the boundary with head-to-head wins. Just for right now, and because I'm live streaming this, let's see who, all the rankings right now. We went to Georgia, and then we're gonna come back and go by each team. Clemson, I don't even want to spend time on Clemson. Wow, Louisville above Clemson. Okay, I guess because of the Louisville above Clemson. Wait, they beat Clemson? Oh, I forgot they beat Clemson. I completely forgot that happened. I be forgetting what happens in the SEC. There's the Buffaloes at 17. We'll take a second. Path to the college football playoff. At this point, amazingly, it's win and get in for the Buffaloes. Colorado could lose a game and still win the Big 12 if tiebreakers go their way. There is virtually no path to an at-large bid, so the Buffs will need to win the conference. That's what's so interesting about that. The whole conference winning, it allows teams like the 17s and the 20s to have a chance to really sneak in still. What's it called? Yeah, the SEC bias. You know how it is, dog. Why do you think Texas joined? SMU at 14. First off, shout out to the Ponies, SMU and Boise State. Not just because it's hilarious that they're both ranked, but also because they are 2 teams that have been quietly just good. Boise State's only loss is to the best team in the nation now, Oregon. Other than that, they've been looking good, and they've been winning. I know I call them the Boise State Ashton Genties. Go watch those football teams. It's a complete team now. They won some football teams as a team. So, and Smooth plays really good football. I like their quarterback too. Not the I believe homie number 2 got benched or some problem, so they brought in some new quarterback. He's been slinging it too. But both of the guys are pretty talented. Georgia at 12. And here we go. Okay, boom, we got it right here. So we can go through all of these, and then we're going to go backwards here. So the top 5, as we will reveal it to you right now, number 1 is Oregon. And since we got the number 1 and I'm just revealing it to y'all, I'm going to take my time. Let me read my chat here for a second. Ernest says Harbor playing more now. Shout out to Nick Harbor, by the way. He's I think going to be a dog. Mizzou will be used as a quality win for Alabama. Don't wish evil things on us, Grape Tea. Don't do that, please. Grape Tea, you are this is Grape Tea. Since I didn't know you was really on them all like that, I got you. You know what I'm saying? because I don't really be going live like that. So I'll be modding up the people that I just see commenting a lot. If I'm being honest with you, so I'll get you modded up. You know, my man Deontay's in here doing it big. I don't do anything crazy, but no. So just what I'm saying, Ashton Jeanty is a dog, a complete dog. By the way, Boise quarterback and they tight ends are nice. So yeah, Boise needs to be respected, but going forward here, starting at number 1, can we all just say, and I'll be the first one to admit, go watch my old videos and go comment, you got a big forehead and you were wrong. Mostly the wrong thing, not the big forehead thing. I got feelings. So I think the thing that I need to say is I was wrong. I thought that this was a team that was going to struggle like Florida State. The same reason Florida State struggled is the reason why I thought Oregon was going to struggle. Hey, maybe Dan Lanning is just that much better of a coach. Maybe he's just that much better of a recruiter to bring in people that actually fit. And we can have another video because that's a whole nother video how I feel about the transfer portal and people doing that. But regardless, I thought it was just going to be too much new pieces. You try to add more firepower to an already explosive wide receiver room as it was in Oregon. You shore up your defensive line and get some big dog, like 2 just mammoths in there, and then of course a bunch of size and speed all over the place. And then on the back end you get the Muhammad brother, Muhammad, right, is his name. And they're a pair of brothers that are going crazy. I think one's in Texas, no, one's in Oregon, one's in Washington. I forgot. Regardless, they're dogs. They play DB. They're doing phenomenal stuff. So good to see that. I just don't know what else to tell you. They had a great win against Ohio State. Ohio State honestly looked decent in that game too. Other than that, they looked dominant. They looked like a number 1 team. And I never thought that I would say that about Oregon, but hey, good first year in the Big Ten there. Number 2, Ohio. Man, we talk about SEC bias, but it's just so crazy to me that Ohio State, because of their best loss rules, are number 2. It's just drawing to me. But there you go. Best loss, $20 million roster. Number 2. And hook 'em. You know what we do. Number 3. One embarrassing loss to the number 12 ranked team. But go look at that loss now. I'm a cape for my boys. We started about every single drive before our own 15. Go look at it. Go watch the film. Just saying, dog. And Quinn Ewers has a problem where he likes to piss his pants in big games for the first 6 drives. So that's a whole nother story. But I'm happy for number 3. If I'm being honest with you, we're probably going to end up. I'm not even going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Penn State at number 4. Okay. Interesting. Only losses to Ohio State, but they got smacked. So it is what it is. In an undefeated Indiana at 10-0 at number 5. We're going to stop here. I got to rechat because BYU is undefeated at number 6, 9-0. I was wrong about Oregon. Thank you, Deontay. Oregon is overrated too. Okay. Grape T says Oregon is overrated. Yeah, I hadn't been wrong about a lot of things. Oregon struggled against Idaho. They did struggle against Idaho, but I will give them credit that it felt like early season struggles. They've only looked like a better team since then. But that's fair. That is fair to see. And Ohio State struggled against Nebraska. Nebraska's got a nasty defensive line. But I'm throwing a lot of bail at these teams, man. I'm throwing a lot of bail at these teams. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cape for these people. But struggled is an understatement. Everybody getting paid. No, I'm not even saying that I'm mad at Ohio State. I just like to point out that it's a $20 million roster. I just think it's dope, to be honest with you. I think it's cool. Number 5, Indiana. I am so tired. We talk about SEC bias. The one right after that is blue blood bias. Blue blood bias. It's the same reason that Notre Dame is going to be ranked on every single preseason, no matter how bad the season. Notre Dame will be ranked on every single preseason poll. I guarantee you it. It's just, we'll talk about them. It's about name bias, and I get it. Okay, who have they played? Who has Indiana played? At the end of the day, to me, wins mean something. Being undefeated means something. And Ohio State wasn't a good loss. If it was a good loss, we're having a different conversation. That wasn't a good loss in my mind. So I just feel like even when you're looking at a team in the outlook, putting them above an undefeated team and a team that's in a lot of ways look decently decently dominant. I'm just not sure how I feel about that. Again, another undefeated team. Now, an undefeated that team that struggled mightily with a rival. But I see where the asterisk is. It's cool seeing BYU at number 6. That's awesome. And when it comes to college football playoff, sadly, Tennessee has to be at number 7. Sorry, they only have one loss. Who let Tennessee? I'm not even gonna talk. We're gonna take time. Let's just get through the rest of these so we know who it is. Notre Dame at 8. No, okay. Miami falls to number 9. They can still believe win the ACC. Alabama sneaks up at number 10. Number 11 for Ole Miss. And then like we talked about with number 12 for Georgia. I guess really just to kind of wrap up the video portion of this, I've given a lot of my opinion. My biggest issue with this list is that it doesn't seem to. How about this? This is what I'll say. Just to wrap it up, just to wrap the video up. My biggest problem with this projected list, and I have a better looking list for you. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it pulled up. Is that it feels like with some people, it's almost like future projecting, and it's some people, it's like they're ranked on their ability to make the playoffs, like Missouri. But then there's other people like Army who are just Army is also ranked on like, okay, ability to make it. And then you have people like Penn State and Indiana, and it's like, well, does Penn State have a better chance? Because Indiana's gonna have to play Ohio State too. If Indiana has who's on Penn State's? You know what I'm saying? Like who show me. I'm sorry, USC. I'm sorry, but who's on their schedule? So you're gonna tell me that with an Indiana loss at 5, it's gonna hurt them more to lose to Ohio State? I don't know though. It just feels like with some people it was like the normal SEC name bias, and then with other people it's like, well, you have a good chance or not a good chance. So it's like almost statistically where they can rank it. That's where I'm gonna end it. Other than that, as much as I hate that Indiana isn't above Penn State or some of these one-loss teams, hey, you can put them above Texas. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I think they've looked like more of an impressive team than us. Being undefeated means something, to me at least. But that's it, man. The Big Ten apparently is dominating the top here. Just switch some things around, make things a little more clear. We're about to hop in a few more lists, and hopefully if you're watching on the video, you're going to see like actual charts and stuff that makes it a little more pretty. I yapped on this. Y'all be phenomenal. Appreciate y'all video. Y'all let me know what was the main problem with the college football playoff list. All right, I'm done recording, chat. I'm done recording, chat. Let me read y'all stuff. I'm done. All right. Ernest, my guy. Indiana's schedule is trash. Yeah, okay. See, I'm fine with you saying that Indiana's schedule is trash. That's fine. But you can't tell me that Penn State's schedule is remarkable when they both have to play Ohio State. West Virginia, Bowling Green, Kent State, Illinois. Now, Illinois is a good team. But come on, dog. Like, they should be rolling Illinois. UCLA, USC, sorry. USC just wasn't who they was. Wisconsin, Ohio State, and then now you have Washington. The last they have Maryland, Minnesota, and Purdue, dog. Like, I'm not saying that Illinois has beaten anybody phenomenal. I'm just saying that they're undefeated, and I think that we need to at least give them their fair share for doing that. And they beat Nebraska, and that's one of the best. That's a good defensive line. That's a really good defensive line. I appreciate y'all for saying like the video. Hey man, y'all here really putting on. I appreciate y'all. But this football, not basketball. They wouldn't dare put them in the eyes unless they won the conference. But I think they have a chance to win the conference. To me, Indiana's schedule is trash, but they have like 20+ point win average. Hey man, they've been blowing teams. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they win like a team that's trying to get the committee's attention. And I don't know what else what more you want from that. Appreciate y'all promoting these likes, man. Really do. Are you gonna stream the rankings for the rest of the year? If y'all like it, it seems like y'all like it, especially this group of people who are here. Like, my man Matt B. Vandy, Deontay, Grape T. I didn't know Grape T was this heavy. I didn't know he was. You know what I'm saying. I appreciate that. My man Ernest pops in here too. So the people who I usually see in my comments, if y'all like it, hey, I'll just hang out with y'all. We'll check out the college football playoff. It ain't even got to be nothing serious. If y'all enjoy it, I do not mind doing it, and I appreciate everybody asking for the likes and everybody liking too. So two best teams in the SEC right now are Texas and Ole Miss. Notre Dame is always overrated. Yeah. Indiana plays cupcake teams in the Big Ten. That's fair. Look, I'm not gonna say that. We need Indiana to beat Ohio. Yes. If Indiana beats Ohio State, I mean, come on, dog. Because and just like my man Deontay was saying, like they're not gonna do it, but theoretically, if you have a better loss, which I think they could have a better. I don't know how you have a better loss than like a 1 point last second loss, but if you technically have a better loss, they're still not gonna give Indiana that advantage anyway, which is kind of messed up. What's it called? I almost lost the Bowling Green. Ugh. Penn State schedule. Yeah, Penn State says and it would be Penn State. You play the schedule you get. Yeah, schedule strength matters, but only to a degree. We're undefeated, a Big Ten team. Clemson was basically the same as Indiana until that sad Louisville loss. That sad is the right word for it, because it's not that they got lost and they got spanked. It's that the way they lost, it was very sad. Top 10 been a college football fan since the Reggie Bush USC. Okay, real ball knowers. Okay, that's so dope, man. It's dope to be around real ball knowers for real, man. But that's dope. I appreciate you, Grape Denise. I appreciate Deion. I appreciate all y'all in the chat. I know there's only 12 of you guys, but we chilled and vibed here. We did some things, man. I might react to a few videos while we're here. We might react to this the well-off media stuff. And then we might play a little college football just to, the rankings are done, just to kind of chill. We did what we need to do with the rankings. So, but right now I'm just kind of reading y'all's comments. I already got that video recorded. But yeah, man, really appreciate y'all hanging out, doing what it is, how we do it. The game has passed by Dabo. That I need to make a whole video for Dabo, man. If my dogs don't make it, I'm pulling for the Hoosiers. Hey, the Hoosiers are a good team to pull for. I don't think the Hoosiers are a bad little team to pull for. Let's see okay, cool. This is the new one, I believe. Yep. All right. So just to wrap it up for all my people in the chat, just so we can see it, nice little purd here. Oregon number 1, number 2 Ohio State, number 3 Texas, number 4 Penn State, Indiana, BYU, 10. Notre Dame, Miami, Alabama, sorry, I always forget it's technically just Mississippi University because it's always Ole Miss. Georgia, Boise State, SMU, TAMU, K-State, Rado at 17, man. That's pretty impressive. And K-State, those are two good programs. I'm really impressed by the Big 12 and the I want to say the ACC, but I don't want to say the ACC. I'm impressed by the Big 12. I'll say that. I'm impressed by the Big 12. Multiple teams in there. Wazoo. I'm impressed by Wazoo too. 8-1. Everybody thought that they were just gonna be struggling after losing Cam Ward. Shout out Cam Ward, but hey, Wazoo and Miami have the same record. SC, LSU, Missouri, Army, and Tulane. Bada bang, bada boom. Okay, so we do want to do well off vids. Okay. Prediction of Group 5 Boise, who would be the second? Yeah, it's gonna have to be Boise. But the game of all time is 04. Wow, okay. 04, okay. I'm an 06 guy myself, but I respect the 04 love. I thought Will Howard was going to be a lot better. I don't even think Will Howard's that bad. But to your point, the problem is that he's not that much better than Kyle McCord. So I don't know how that happened. I'm going to Tennessee Georgia game on Saturday. Ooh, that's gonna be a great atmosphere though, brother. Whatever John had Tebow on the cover. that's not a bad. I think that is 06. I forget the covers. I remember the numbers. I never remember the covers. Only cover I remember. I know just switching sports kind of, but not really switching sports, but Madden 11. All right, that's the only one because that was like the first one that's the first one I got for I got a new Xbox, so it was like a big deal. So I remember that one. Other than that, I don't remember for all those, man. I played college football. I played 06. Man, I played 06 so much and 08 so much. Oh my lord. Carson Beck, man. I wish I could make more videos about Carson Beck. I want to make a video about all the people, not who lied about Carson Beck, but all the people who said that he was better than Shedeur Sanders. And look, I'm not just trying to cockmunch Shedeur Sanders, but we do this thing where tall, white, high ceiling quarterback, and that's it. Like, and they're like, oh well, he's just gonna be he's an NFL ready guy. Yeah, the BYU ranking. As much as we won't be mad about the BYU rankings and stuff like that, it's good to see them at least get their respect. Yeah, I mean they are legendary now. They are legendary. I'm not saying they're not legendary. I just can't. My noggin's not good at remembering them. That's my noggin's fault. You know what I'm saying? These are cool. I like following people who are like smart and shit. Like, this is fucking fire. This is dope as shit. This is super cool. Hey, there's number 3, number 1, number 10. There's my schedule. Okay, this is super cool. So this is their team strength rating to their raw resume. You hear me? So as for Texas, our composite team strength is a little I guess low was not the right. I guess it's the reverse. And then our strength of schedule is not that crazy. Or in reverse? Raw resume? I'm not sure if I'm reading this right, Doc. I do not know if I'm reading this right. I don't think I'm smart enough to read this, because if we go over right here to Kent, they've got 100% composite team, 100 composite team strength, and then a 90 raw resume. So it's got to be like a negative thing, yeah. Because boom, boom. Okay, cool. The player I've ever seen on NCAA was Calvin Johnson. Okay, Georgia Tech and Calvin Johnson. They caught everything. 300 yards a game. Had Reggie Ball looking like Russell Wilson. You feel me? Okay. Why is Penn State still ranked so high? All their game. Big Ten bias. I know we talk about SEC bias, but name bias, Big Ten bias. That's why Penn State. Penn State is Notre Dame if they were in a conference. Like, that's it. That's all it is. All their games have been close and they lose a big one. Yeah, it's not great. I called Beck trash last year. People thought I was crazy. I've been vindicated. Yeah, it's so crazy to me, because when I made that video and people were like, well, he's lacking the offensive talent that he usually has around Georgia. It's like, you mean the multiple first round NFL picks that he played with in McCourty and I don't think McCourty was a first round draft pick, but the multiple NFL players that he played with in the same draft in the same year on the same offense for multiple years with not Stetson Bennett, but Brock Bowers and I don't know how to say his name, but that dude is phenomenal. Both of them boys is great. That's ridiculous. That's no. You had phenomenal talent around you, dog. And then another first round offensive lineman. Like, no, dog. Broderick Jones? Yeah, no. Hey man. Deontay said he got receipts. I need to see them. I want to make a video. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I want to make a video about literally all the people who said that like Colorado couldn't do it, was talking crazy or XYZ. Green means good, red means bad. Well, yeah, okay. I should have thought about that one, Ernest. I'm sorry. Common Core, you said his expectations were too high. Oh, I say he looks good. Yeah, he's a good quarterback. Common Core throws a pretty ball now. Someone's gonna pick him up. He's gonna be like Spencer Rattler NFL wise, I think. Besides the, everyone thinks he's an asshole, because I don't think people don't like Common Core. Just in the idea that he'll probably go like third round. A team's gonna take a chance on him to kind of replace somebody. He has good arm talent, and he might be able to figure something out. And he's got a little wiggle to him. He's an athlete too, Shador's the best quarterback in the country, and he would have been a top 10 pick last season too. Top 10 is tough, dog. If we really want to get into it, because Grape T, you're not gonna like this, because I'm a realist when it comes to Shador. Last season, now this year, yes, he's a top 10 pick this year. There's no chance. But when we talk about the resume last year, and then you talk about the people, like there was a lot of non-quarterback needs, and I don't think Shador was also the quarterback that was needed. Now coming with the Raiders and the Saints and the teams that are coming up and need quarterbacks, yeah. I don't consider someone being a top draft just because of how good you are, unless you're just generational. Like you're Travis Hunter, that's different. If you're just a generational player, okay, well you're just gonna spring forward up to being that guy. But with I think even quarterbacks, especially the type of quarterback Shador Sanders is, I think it's situational. And in this situation, in this year, I think he's a top 10 pick. But And then he's only helped himself by the season that he's had this year. Even though last season was great, but they like to see quarterbacks win too. Even if you're at like FCS, like go look at what's his name? Carson Wentz and Trey Lance. Go look at them and the reason why they got drafted. I mean, they won. If you're gonna win a lot and put up a lot of numbers, which Shador did put up a lot of numbers last season. Now he's doing that and winning. It's just gonna make it so much easier for him. So that's how that is. What Cockney and Brock doing to find the league so far? They're not doing too bad at all. Sean Alexander 2007 cover. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You just tapped into a memory, boy. Wow. Wow. I was so mad. Okay, that's a good point. When JJ McCarthy got drafted at 8, I was I was so terrible. So let me take that back. That draft was a little crazy. On paper, he wasn't a top 10 pick. But when JJ McCarthy got, I was like, what? I was so confused. And now, granted, he looked good. They said that he looked good. A lot of people were happy about it. But I was like, number 8? Like, what are y'all doing fishing for quarterback? But again, that's why I said it wasn't that there was a bunch of quarterbacks. I just thought there was so much value in other places that why the Vikings, I don't know, but they needed a quarterback, so I get it. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy. Yeah. And I even go a step further. To say that like with the whole stepping up thing, because that is his biggest thing. Like he holds the ball too long. Him and Cam Ward. Funny enough, they had the same trainer. So go figure. And with Shador, it doesn't help that he what's it called? Like you said, at the time he didn't have a great offensive line, and what that will do to just from an athlete standpoint, from a confidence standpoint, like you're not gonna want to stand and throw like that. You're not gonna want to try to withstand, the pressure to try to even make a throw because you can't trust those guys. Now he can. And I saw a great TikTok. Can y'all watch this TikTok with me? Well, Anthony Richardson was an athletic freak. But yeah, I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying. Look, I'm a Shador guy. I'm not mad. I just think situations are situational. But I think a lot of people talk about like, oh, he's good here. Before we get to this next play, people underestimate how elite Shador is with ball placement. I know people, that's what they talk about, but I don't know. I saw a video, some dude was talking about, oh, Shador doesn't throw with anticipation, and that's crazy. But whatever. I just don't think that's right. But the fact that people don't harp on how insanely accurate. I was watching a JSU clip was what came on my phone of him throwing to Travis, and I'm like, first off, Travis of course was doing something crazy, but I'm like, yo, that ball was like on the left hash over two defenders on the defensive, like that was that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but regardless, let's watch this TikTok, and I'm gonna bounce out of here. Next stream, we'll watch some well off stuff. We'll really get in our bag for real.
What grade are you in? 11. You're a junior.
But I really want to show you this because y'all brought this up. I'm happy y'all brought this up.
Season change.
I'm really let me read these comments first. Haynes King is definitely underrated. Oh, Haynes King is a college football quarterback. I love those types of quarterbacks. They're so much fun to watch in college football. But yeah, he is a college football quarterback. That's it. Oh yeah. And I said that what's it called? What was I saying? Like I said that he would have been top 10 last year though. I say all that to say he would have been top 10 last year. Look, you can convince me. Oh yeah. But that's my thing. Like, I don't think he's not a top 10 talent. Even last year, I go like when I think about where I put people's rankings, it's not just I see you as a top 10 talent or I see you as whatever. It like I talked about, it's situational. I would have never in 1,000 years thought that JJ McCarthy would have went number 8, but here we are. And I hate that he went down like the injury too. And I hope he does great. I hope he proves me wrong, and I hope he's phenomenal. I hope the best for everything. But just looking at the type of talent and what we've seen, you know what I mean? It's the same reason why I thought Shedeur Sanders wouldn't have gotten top 10 last year, is because, okay, you haven't won enough. Now, JJ McCarthy is like the opposite of Shedeur. He's, JJ McCarthy is won a bunch, but you haven't seen him do enough. With Shedeur, is like, we've seen you do a bunch, but have you done it at the top level? That would be the question to ask. Not that I personally doubt, Shedeur in any way. You feel me? Yeah, it's been off. Hey, we talk about people going all these places. I think the New York Jets. I don't know. How y'all feel about Shedeur and Green, man? I don't know. Everybody keeps talking about the Raiders. I don't know, dog. He might end up replacing Aaron Rodgers, dog. That boy is garbanzo beans. And I remember like week 3, because I haven't been watching the NFL like that. I've been locked in on college football. Here was the most overrated quarterback. He barely threw. That's hey. They would ruin him. They would destroy him. But that doesn't mean it can't happen. Doesn't mean it can't happen. Black and silver. Oh, the Raiders propaganda. Y'all want the old Raiders to come back. That's what y'all want. Shedeur on Michigan would have done the same. Yeah, it's an offensive thing. JJ throws a pretty ball. If you go look at the stats, he was like elite on third down. He was elite. Anytime they asked him to throw the ball, he was great. Type of guy you would let date your Deontay said. Type of guy you would let date your daughter. Okay, I feel you, dog. To the Dolphins. Now the Dolphins is underrated. Y'all don't want to have that conversation, but Tua just had his 17th concussion. Didn't he just get kneed the other day? Broncos fan, but the Raiders do make sense for him. Yeah, the Raiders make a lot of sense. I'm just BSing because Aaron Rodgers is horrendous. No cold weather cities. He said he's pulling an Eli. Only warm weather cities. He's going to Vegas. It's warm. It's done. Right, like y'all say, hey, it's done. The deal's done. Stop talking about it. Y'all making me sound stupid. Why you even talking about it? It's over. He's already got it. It's over, dog. He's a Raider. My fault, dog. Oh, it's called that. Wait. I gotta check something. Real quick. And then we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this one video, and then we're out of here. Okay, cool. All right, y'all ready to watch this video? Thank you, God. Hey, man. Hey, he tried to cover his tracks, too. He tweeted this week, too. So, I don't know. But let's watch this video. I think this video's dope.
With this man simply. Wells coming in the game, going into a lot more 11 personnel. Instead of just putting 4 receivers out there, even though they do have 4 great receivers, bringing him in, it creates a lot of different looks. You can motion him out. You can bring him in for pass protection. Now you have 7 people blocking 3. Now you're going to give Shedeur all the time. And these receivers.
So, obviously, like he said, using 11 personnel has made this offense a lot more dynamic. And it's funny because I know I said I haven't been watching NFL. Something that I have been, because I consume a lot of NFL TikToks. I know, call me a high school girl all you want, all right? I like it. It's good stuff. But so a big thing that they've been talking about is this whole changing of the Lamar Jackson offense, or And the fact that he's been taking like a bunch, like the most under center snaps that he's ever done in his career. And it's made him one of the most effective passers that he's been in his career because he can tap more into, play action, XYZ, elemental P. So just going off that standpoint, and kind of the overall Shedeur conversation, and kind of back to that, we rolling everything back, the conversation of, hey, I feel like the bad offensive line play was the reason people have the criticism of Shedeur. Hey, he holds the ball too long, or what's it called? He doesn't trust the pocket. Like, it's not only just a hold the ball too long. It's like, okay, he doesn't. What's it called? What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Not throw the ball. Sorry, he doesn't trust the pocket, right? He's drifting too much in the pocket. He doesn't want to sit in. He doesn't want to take the step up. He doesn't want to really do that. If your offensive line is so bad, or your offensive blocking scheme is so bad that, you're getting smacked at the highest rate in the nation, you're not going to want to do that, right? So I say all that to say, you give him a scheme that not only it's not just about who you have, it's about how you have it. You know what I'm saying? It's about the motion in the ocean. Y'all know about that. Y'all know about that. But no, in all seriousness, how do you utilize these pieces? Okay. You got Cash Cleveland right now, who's a true freshman, right? Walk on, or I'm not sure if he's a true freshman, but I know he's a walk-on guy. No pedigree of NFL talent, right? Okay, so let's integrate some tight end play. And not in the same way. And this is why I think it's so dumb when we start stop using certain positions and not use fullbacks and you can use them in a lot of different ways. Use your tight end as an extra blocker, like he's talking about it. Use him as a decoy, as different things. Like, you can get creative and make matchups and make leverages work in college, especially in college football. You got a lot of different leverage there and a lot of different things. But I'll let him continue.
Receivers are still going to get open. You don't
True freshman and a walk-on is crazy.
These three will still get open. Wells coming in the game. You're going to have 5 people, 6 people blocking. It's a numbers game.
They said I got brain rot.
Guard's going to take the D end. Everybody's going to wash down one. And then you're going to have the tight end block your 3-tech, letting your tackle advance to the safety. And your freshman tackle is going to come across. This only happens because you're a tight end. Originally, they would have just...
I was when I played college, I played at D-line, but there's an art to these fat pandas up here, boy. Look at this, pom, and then beautifully isolate this outside man.
You will block this man, but now you're allowing your tackle to climb up, and now you're letting your running back not even get touched. That's 7 yards on the field.
2-3's been a dog
even
this year,
your pass protection chains. When you have more
another freshman, right?
Give attempts, you just give more time for Shedeur to have plays. Going into this week, Cincinnati was ranked the best Big 12 scoring defense. It's between Cincinnati and BYU for the best defense in the Big 12. And what they do is limit big plays. They're a bend, don't break defense. But when you only penetrate 3 and have a spy, you just give Shedeur all the time. And these speedy receivers are just eventually find the seam in the zone. Another element they added to their offense is horizontal. They have all the Florida speed at receiver. And they've always gone vertical because of Shedeur's greatness. But instead, they've added a horizontal game. You're going to fake the run action. You got enough run. Now you're going to have man-on-man outside. Now you got speed. All it takes is one man to miss, and it's going to be a big gain every season.
And that's good. That last part, when he's talking about going horizontal instead of vertical, I think that's so good because it gives – and I think it's just funny. I think it's something that Steve Sarkisian does too much at Texas. I think we be throwing them bubble screens at Texas too much. Like, let's attack the middle of the field. Let's get to the intermediate because they know we're gonna throw a bubble, dog. Like, they know it. It doesn't matter what we do with all this action right here. Like, and it's been great, but they know we're gonna throw a bubble screen, dog. Like, let's do something. And vice versa with Colorado. It felt like they were trying to run this like super duper like pro, not just pro route wise, but like pro like read wise with a bunch of choice routes and vertical everything last year. And then you get to this year where like, hey, he's almost giving him some bail with some bubbles and some quick reset. Like, that's what it needs to be in college, right? Space and leverage. That's it. I mean, just like the high school game, except a little faster, and the athletes are a little bigger and people are a little bit more disciplined. So, you have the good athletes, put them in space, give them good leverage, and let them run, and it's just going to happen. So simplicity is everything. Matching numbers. Hey, bring a tight end. We don't need 4 of the best wide receivers in the nation. How about just 3 of the best wide receivers in the nation? We can start with them. So it makes sense, though. But yeah, I'm about to start shutting it down. I got my video recorded. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'm gonna read y'all's last comments though, and then I'm gonna start shutting it down. Do the Raiders have a good O line now. You don't want to answer that question, I don't think. Cash will 100% get a scholarship. Oh yeah, of course. If only Colorado had a run game. I said I was gonna leave. They do have a run game, man. If they would just keep running the ball, just that. Go look at the stats. Anytime they run more than 25 times, they win the ball game. Just go check it out. I'm telling you. Well, specifically, hand it off to a running back because they get weird with them carries. He's from IMG. Jordan Sitton brought him over from there. They were both seniors there last year. Wait, Cash? Was it? Oh, well then, okay. Well, I mean, that's a little different. So he took been the highest rated recruit ever from them and developed his raw talent into the best two-way player in the country. Wait, who are we talking about? Are you talking about their two-way guy from what's it called? Should run decently. It's just needs to run the ball. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's my guy PD Swag. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. Miami's offense, the two offenses that were like touted as super explosive and super big. I'm not gonna say that, not so much for Miami. Miami just relies on a good running game. Tennessee, they were touted as explosive offense, and it was the running game. It was Dylan Sampson. It was it. That he was it. That was the whole thing. But yeah, this is gonna be it for me. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get that college football playoff live reaction video. I might get it up tonight. I mean, I ain't got nothing else to do. So I might chill and wheel and throw that thing up there. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It was dope. Lots of likes. We got some new moderators too. I'll try to stream a little more often. It seems like it's cool to actually just get to talk to y'all, man. Just to yap it up with y'all. If y'all need anything, if y'all grab anything, if y'all speed anything, man, we'll see you next time, man. Peace. Wait, how do I end this dang thing, dude?